See, that's my frame.
Yeah, I think that's usually the problem.
But then we're inside. I think it's for sure. I think it's gonna rain all of that.
Yeah.
Dot, I think he likes doing some of the like keep changing the winds inside.
Yeah, especially if it's raining.
It's like miserable today, bro.
We already did this.
That one, yeah, we already got that one. Oh, shoot. Today is gonna be like a practice day. It's not. We're probably gonna learn a bit more than we're gonna go with the shifters.
It's pretty, the shifters.
Yeah. Honestly, the shifts I was figured out. Yeah.
The R, I get the R, which is really.
Y'all ain't good. That was the four original shift.
Oh, the original ones?
Yeah.
Changing stuff. Technology, research and qualifying.
But.
I got a new mark. My blue mark. Passion.
You forget what that says. It's just propaganda.
It's just propaganda, trust me.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, either, but like, it's not, they're not the top.
Instead of beat it or specify.
Terrible they're doing.
What is a monetary subject?
It's like, you'll know, that's also, and like, it has the qualifying. Yeah.
You'll just know.
Yeah, you'll know, no, and then it'll come out.
All right, you can get the drill on board and, alright, guys, drill on a board and your note sheet from, I was gonna do a lecture, but we did the practice problems instead. I think it says the 4 types of elasticity. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If you like move the thing on the top, so you read the question.
No, then you can see the problem.
Alright. I'm too easy.
There you go. You ask, I deliver. I'm here to serve you. You cannot determine. It could go up, down. Good. I almost feel like John's done that. Huh? So you could eliminate that as an answer. More. I don't mean to be late, you're talking.
Sorry, please, that's all.
And then you continue to talk, by saying who's bad at what, we knew who's bad at what. Another minute. Yes, sir.
I have the homework to get to you. I gave it to Matthew to get to you yesterday, and I was confused, so.
I have trouble finding this one. Did you take your homework and then did you take your homework out and pass it back? All right. What do we got? I have Ellen, Caroline, Ellen. All right. What can I immediately knock out? Why?
They're not double shifted, so it can't even be this.
Well done. All right. Couple of guys had C. I draw. See a supply shifting right? If supply shifts right, price is going to go down. So I know that can't be the answer, okay? So if you draw both graphs, you will get, you'll get stuck here on your PowerPoint, but not only you'll get supply decrease, price up, quantity down, demand increase, price up. So you'll get price up for both of those. And that's E as in Ellen. Okay. Anytime you see ambiguous, increase, decrease, stay the same, indeterminate, then you know it's a double shift. Yes, sir.
Is the fastest way to do that just like test them all out?
Yeah, but since testing them all out would take a long time, it's good to know that A and B can't
Well,
be the
yeah,
answer.
the best way we tested them all now.
Yeah. And how about the College Board making E the answer and making you do all that work?
That's all
Yeah. All right. Let us remember in the Holy Presence of God, in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Dear God, thank you for a good week. So far, give you guys some time today to study for their quiz tomorrow. Let's also start off and have a great spirit day leading into a great magazine tribe. St. John the Baptist de La Salle, Jesus in our hearts forever. All right, here's what your quiz is gonna look like. So it's gonna say demand, shifters. And then it's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna fill them in. And then it's gonna have not supply shifters, 1 through 7. And then it's gonna have production possibilities, 1 through 4. And then it's gonna have bonus. And it's gonna have a question about the blog. Okay? You could get 17 out of 16. If somehow you make a mistake, you could redo it. All right? Any questions on that? Increase, yes,
Is the question from the poll when the latest one is?
yeah. I should make you read all of them, yeah. I mean, I actually. I have tremendously low self-esteem. And I'm a horrible writer. So for a long time, I had an editor. And she went to work for this magazine that wouldn't let her do anything, like she has an exclusive. So now I really struggle with writing these things, but I really like this last one. I don't know why, Dr. Moore had this meeting today, and I think it's what we really need to be better at. Like encouraging you, getting you guys to work with each other, to take care of each other. To me, that's the best slogan I liked here. No offense if someone thought of March Predictably, which is my most hated slogan. Because it's just the opposite of what I think we should be teaching you. How to win wars. I think was the Brotherhood one. Well, Balanced Brotherhood. Because that's like, I think at the end of the day, I didn't send my two sons here to get a good education. Because they would have got a good education as the money. They were smart kids, they would have been in the GMT20250925 program, they would have been fine. I sent them here for the values, the Lasallian values. And I think, and I'm as guilty of this as the next person. We lose our way. I lose my way in the fact that I feel I gotta get a position to pass the AP exam, and I can't take time out to talk about more important things, which would be doing things to become better men. Okay, so I try to blog about it. It's really hard. You know, I live with people your age. All my kids are great readers, and none of them read. I mean, it's hard to get people to read, so I understand the problem. All right. Could you get out your note sheet that I said I was going to do in lecture, but in reading the comment sheet, people said, I want more practice. It looks like this. Yes, sir. I don't think I have one of them. And you know what? I have one for you. Well, thank you. How is that? How is that a service? Anyone else need a note sheet? Okay, it has the drill we did yesterday on it. Chris, you take a note sheet. Yeah, because it's a good thing sometimes to report. Yeah, good. If I started giving you detention for being late, which I'm thinking of doing, how would you respond? You go to detention because you'd have to, right? How would you then respond?
I'd start asking Mr. Sandell for those side of it.
Yeah, I think that's why giving you detention could be the solution to this problem. Excellent point, Chris. Good idea. All right. 4 types of elasticity. So I asked you, Gabe, if price goes up, Gabe, what happens to quantity demand?
If price goes up, then there's gonna be less quantity.
Gabe, how much less? A lot, a little? Who knows, Gabe?
I have no idea.
Well, that's why we're learning about elasticity, Gabe. Now, might want to know if prices go up or down, how quantity demanded is affected. Increased on its way to detention, might I add. Go. Who? Hey, producers might want to know. Now, in my former life, I worked for Domino's Pizza. And the CFO, the chief financial officer, came to me with a brilliant idea. He said, if we raise pizza $1 a slice and we sell 1 million pizzas a week, we'll make an extra $1 million a week. Sounds good, right? Does it? My response was, are you effing out of your mind? And he like looked at me. I said, if we raise pizza $1 a pizza, what do you think is gonna happen? Gabe, tell him what would happen.
People are gonna start buying less of this.
Yes. Quantity demanded is gonna go down. And I said, you're in charge of my money? That scared the living hell out of me. And propelled me to leave the company. I couldn't get him to realize that. I got Gabe to realize it. But how few pizzas, that is the question. And that's what we'll answer with elasticity. We'll do price elasticity of supply. You see, you didn't think increase in the real world. We use this. Yeah, we use this stuff to increase. It's not like geometry. Which, by the way, I did know. Where do you learn pi r squared?
No.
Okay, so I did use geometry in one of my best Domino's promotions. Okay, we are gonna go more into all of these. They all have equations, right? Quantity, the change, percentage change of quantity demanded is always on the top. You'll see that. I say elasticity of demand is the most important because it's the most used. By the way, besides producers, who else do you think cares about elasticity of demand?
Well, it's stockbrokers,
Why? Elaborate.
because they're gonna be looking at the market, and if they make a move, like if Domino's was to increase their prices, they know that.
Oh, so they're like, so to judge is a stock good or not?
Yeah.
What's that big thing that most people hate? Government taxes. What does government tax? Inelastic goods. Like they tax gasoline. They tax alcohol. Do they tax edibles? Anyone? All right, good. Gabe, like, Gabe, you're the guy I would expect the most. Do they tax edibles?
I have no idea.
Okay. This weekend, when you go in for some edibles, could you ask them?
I'm actually out of town, so I can't even get them this weekend.
Okay.
I'll do it next weekend.
Does anyone know? I mean, I would assume they should. But anyhow. You know that I've been trying to, instead of sell magazines, say sell edibles. If we sell $200,000 worth of something that no one in the world wants. How many of you read magazines? Okay. Now, I'm not gonna ask to raise your hand how many would buy edibles. But let's just say it has to be more than none. And think of school spirit. Faculty and teachers all on edibles. James, this would be one hell of a place. So. All right. The first one we're doing is price elasticity of demand. It measures how sensitive. So if you raised it $1 a pizza, how much would quantity demand go down? Compared to say 50 cents a pizza. Okay. And by the way, I think I've matured. I don't think I would have taught him an effing moron. It's not a real good way to win an argument. But anyhow, I digress. All right. Now, imagine that the price of each of these goods doubles. Do you think it'd have a great effect on Taco Bell? Yeah. Medicine like insulin? No, you need it. Gas? Especially not in the short term. In the long term, maybe, but in the short term, you're right. Luxury yachts? You kidding? These are gonna go from $500,000 to $1 million. Do you need a yacht?
No.
No. Milk? Just milk. No almond milk. You got it. Milk's kind of inelastic. All right. It helps decide what to charge and when. It helps determine how many substitutes are in the market. It's also like government uses it. What does government tax the most? Gas? It's funny. Do you even realize that government's taxing gas a lot? Huh? No. And that's why I even say with like, you could buy it, also not even know that people are taxed. Cigarettes, because they're addictive. Alcohol. Not really good. By the way, alcohol and cigarettes. Yeah, go.
Why does the government tax the lottery? So, like, why do they take like?
So you could get a good public school at, oh, you're not in public school. To get more money to supposedly education, roads. Do you realize how much they do tax the lottery?
Like if you win 50 million, don't they take like?
Oh, forget that. They tax you twice. So for every dollar you spend on the lottery, they take out 45 cents. So that's a pretty big take. Then if you hit like $1 million lottery, they tax 50% of it. That's a good partner you have, Uncle Sam. Hey, milk, 80 cents. But I still need it. Sorry, ma'am. Inelastic. Inelastic, insensitive to a change in price. Okay? Meaning, if price increases, quantity demand goes down, but just a little. And obviously, if price decreases, quantity demanded goes up a little. So putting insulin on sale is not going to help. Okay? So, how does an inelastic curve look like? I think it looks like an eye. It's very steep. Gas, milk, diapers, chewing gum. Gas, milk, diapers, chewing gum. How does chewing gum fit in here? Why would chewing gum be inelastic? Jackson? No, I'm gonna ask you a question to help you. What's the price of a pack of chewing gum nowadays?
Like $1 maybe.
$1. By the way, you know how much it was when I was your age? $10. As a matter of fact, does anyone collect do they still sell baseball cards? Yeah. Yeah. It used to be a pack of like 10 cards and a piece of chewing gum for a nickel. A nickel terms.
Could it be like, this just could just be because like I don't pay attention, but like you just don't know the price of the pack of chewing gum, so you're not gonna notice if the price goes up or down.
If it goes from $1 to $1.10, do you care?
No.
It's so cheap that you don't even care. Good job, Gabe. Gabe, you already could be the CFO at Domino's. Medical care. Hopefully they got a better one. Toilet paper. Okay.
Now. All right, we don't need the insulin gasoline. All right, some characteristics of inelastic, few substitutes. Insulin doesn't have a lot of substitutes. Gas, I guess you have electric cars, but you know. That's not a short-term solution to go out. Has anyone driven in a car that drives itself yet? How was it? Were you scared at all?
Even the driver didn't trust it that much, so it was only on for like a minute.
What do you mean?
Like, it was like the newer Tesla,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know, they didn't trust it, so they were only had it on for like.
Oh. So you could turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? How was it?
I was with my dad in Houston getting an Uber, and there was no driver in the Uber. So,
Oh, really? Is the Uber cheaper or more expensive?
I think it was the same price, but it was like pop up on his phone. It said like, "Are you okay to have like a driverless car?" He was like curious. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd be awesome. It should end up being cheaper because you're not paying a driver. All right, necessities are inelastic. That's what makes insulin inelastic. Small portion of income. That's what makes chewing gum. Required now rather than later. Gasoline. Like gasoline tomorrow, if it goes up, you're going to buy gas because you're not going to buy an electric car. You're not going to go out and buy a new bike or jump on the back of Mr. Hooper's. And the coefficient is going to be less than 1. And it's an absolute value. All right. So it doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, as long as the absolute value is less than 1. And here is the formula. Percentage change in quantity is always going to be on top of all 4 of these over percentage change in price.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, Mr. Parisi? Are you just observing, or I didn't know that you want this? Mr. Parisi, I gave the very big pro magazine drive.
And we're celebrating Chick-fil-A today, we're celebrating academics. This is,
Yeah.
my God, it's intersection of everything great.
Everything is going great.
We're doing great.
We are. All right. All right, percentage change, new quantity. Okay. Did you need the last slide?
No, I just.
Okay, new quantity minus old quantity over old. All right, if you need to figure out how to find the percentage change. Then go back. You look a little sorry. You sorry? No, I'm sorry. Glad that you have energy. You want to come up here and teach it, so I can go, so. You sure?
I do. Over quantity over full quantity.
So say like I raised prices and quantity went from 10 to 8. So the new quantity would be 8 minus the old quantity of 10 over the old quantity.
Like parentheses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a minute.
Oh. I see.
Thank you for asking. So what should be in parentheses? New and old? Okay. All right, we'll try to do that for next class. All right, elastic, cola's $1. Oh, forget it. And that's when my wife brings home Diet Pepsi. It's like poison. Freaking Diet Pepsi. I also worked for Domino's and Pepsi owned Pizza Hut. At that time, like Pizza Hut was a good competitor. They just drove Pizza Hut into the dirt. Pizza Hut's like not even a factor anymore. Elastic demand quantity is sensitive to the change in price. So that means if you raise pizza $1, let's say that time that would have been like a 20% increase. Quantity demanded would have went down more than 20%. Huh?
It was $5 a pizza.
It was $4.99 for a small.
It's like once now.
How much?
Like 20, like if you get Papa John's.
Do you know who is the number one person in charge of your graduations? Is it by fail again? Did you ever buy Papa John's?
I buy your pasta.
Huh?
I buy your pasta.
Okay, local things.
It's good too.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Well, is it free for you?
What? Maybe not anymore. I like work out that much of it.
Does it say people own it?
What? Yeah, but the owner's in Bethany Beach now, dude.
You know, yeah, both of them?
I don't know if Horazio's still there. He's the-
Who's the one who had, like, I taught his daughter at Delaney.
Probably is.
He went to Bethany?
Yeah.
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 No wonder why you never see it. All right, if price increases, quantity demanded will fall a lot. You know, I should have brought this slide into the divot. So this is more of a flat curve. Okay? Example, soda, boats, beef, real estate, pizza. That's why you don't raise it $1. Oh. All right, so some characteristics, many substitutes. That's what makes it elastic. Like, if you don't, there are freaks like me who only want Diet Coke, but most people will drink Pepsi or 7-Up. Luxuries, because you don't need them. Large portion of income. You know what's kind of interesting? What do you think Calvert Hall is? An elastic or inelastic good?
I would say like it really just like depends on like how much you value. Like,
Once you're here, I think it's inelastic, right? Like we raise tuition every year you're here, and most of you stay. I don't know how it is to the outside world. And part of it is everyone's raising it, like all of our competitors, all the substitutes are raising it. The only one not raising it is public schools, right? I don't know. I also, what does Loyola have that gives them the right to charge more than us? Do you know what I mean? Like, no, because people are paying $2,000 a year more. I just don't get like.
I mean, they do include computers in their tuition, like they include like a couple more things.
Oh, really? So some of the things you pay for, like a computer and maybe like a magazine drive, they have put in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's elastic if you have plenty of time to decide, because the more time you have to decide, the more time you have to find substitutes. And the coefficient is greater than 1. Percentage change in quantity over percentage change in price. Quantity is always going to be on the top. I heard the AP econ teacher is really bad at Loyola. I did.
Actually,
Yeah. Only there was a couple of people who I knew, adults, who asked me to work with their sons who were on Loyola. Now, who knows? You might be asking someone, a Loyola teacher, to work with you. I may.
nothing.
All right, now, here is the question. Can you answer it? Is this inelastic or elastic, this curve? Don't feel the pressure. Not like we're all listening.
Inelastic,
Which one?
inelastic.
Inelastic.
Neither.
Good try. Wrong.
Elastic.
Either.
Ah, either, neither, it can be both. Luke, there was no way for you. Now, hold it. Do we have BC guys too?
Yeah.
Math BC. I still know like lines? Come on.
So the one right there.
All right,
Second one.
but because it's percentage change, it depends where on the curve. So the bottom is going to be inelastic. The top is going to be elastic. All right. I remember an alphabet E before I. Now it's got to be a linear curve here. So more elastic. And as you now in this middle here is what we call unit elastic. And that coefficient is 1. So you go elastic unit in a Dave, you're probably familiar with DUIs, but this is an EUI. Dave, you've never heard of a DUI?
No, I have.
Okay, I didn't say you had one. You wouldn't have one.
I mean, I don't have one.
Well, the guy who came up with the EUI, he had one, and that's how he remembered this. It's kind of clever. EUI. Okay. All right. Now, does anyone need that back? Okay, I'll leave it up there. Gabe, why are you going out of town this weekend?
Visiting college,
What college? Say that again?
Solani,
Where is that?
it's down in Tennessee. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
I always wanted to. I guess when I was when I was your age, I really thought I was gonna be a professional gambler. Huh? No, somehow I just this is getting videotaped. All right. Somehow I lost interest, like, I quit gambling, I won a lot of money at the racetrack, and I wasn't even happy. I just gave all my money to my dad, who was there, and I said, I'm never coming back, and I never did. And then I wanted to be a coach, but I wanted to be a coach at a small school in the South like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a small school. And you know, where you could just relax. All right, just yell out, beef, elastic or inelastic. Okay, gas. Real estate. Medical care.
Inelastic.
Electricity. This is amazing to me. This is life or death. This is like, look how it's more inelastic. Gold.
Elastic.
Okay. All right. Now, this curve, straight as an eye, perfectly inelastic. Coefficient 0. Right? So if inelastic's less than 1, perfectly inelastic is 0. Now, Lucas, when price goes up, quantity demand goes what here? Up, down, or stays the same? Stays the same. That's perfectly inelastic. Okay? Now, what if percentage change quantity demand? So if they're both like 10, then it's unit elastic. And notice, unit elastic coefficient of 1, usually in the middle of the curve. So it goes EUR, elastic unit inelastic. Gabe, T for time.
Taste and preferences.
Luke, aye.
Income.
M. Regular. E.
Expectation.
Max, R. R. Did you say human resource? Related goods, substitutes and complement. And you're not gonna have to say substitutes and complements, related goods will be good. All right, what?
Was the vote that it's 100 or pass?
Yes. That doesn't affect you, because you're getting 100 no matter what.
Yeah.
Because you're rolling up your sleeves and getting to work here. All right. You could use the calculator. I'll give you a minute or so. Let's get an answer to this. Go. Do you guys like multiple choice, like after we learn the stuff? Yeah. I thought yesterday's multiple choice was pretty hard too. Luke, are you guys still members of Hunt Valley?
Oh, I like this,
Just what?
I like just my brother.
Oh, really?
I went like. Yeah.
Okay. Looking for the calculator.
So you said it's absolute value, right?
I think it's always gonna be negative, right?
Well,
I mean,
yeah, the top.
right, because if one goes down, the other's gonna go up. All right, just because time is an enemy here. Anyone have it yet? Anyone have an answer?
B.
B, all right. Guys, just stick with me for a minute. And you walk me through it. The formula is percentage change quantity demanded over percentage change price. How did you get percentage change quantity demand?
I just did 10 minus 9.
All right, 10. Well, it should be 9 minus 10, but over 10, right?
Yeah, and then 35.
All right, so that's 0.1, right? Is that true?
Yes.
And then you did,
30 minus 25.
all right, guys, hold on. That's 5, that's 0.2.
Actually. The price is 10 and 9.
So it's 0.2 over 0.1. I move the decimals, it's 2 greater than 1, and I'm there. All right, have a great day. Quiz tomorrow, increase. Be here. Thank you.